When you start a day with having to sign a form saying, you know the safety precautions of this product, you know it's going to be cool.
Filming with a drone is so much fun. It's different because you're so used to, as an actor, being in front of a camera in a certain way.
We are going to be flying over you at some point.
Oh, the drone's really interesting. It's quite loud, and for the bug stuff, which we're using it for at the moment, it's quite good because it actually sounds like a whole swarm of bees.
In the shot that we just did, it just flew at me and I had to fall over, and it was terrifying. Just seeing that come at you, it's like an alien.
When it's coming at you, once again, you didn't really have to act because this big camera, flying camera coming straight towards you, it's like that's terrifying anyway.
I always like doing helicopter stuff, but this is a lot, you can get a lot closer and a lot more intimate with the actors with it. It's great.
I know the first time that I saw the drone, it was pretty intimidating. It's a pretty big thing and it's got like 8 spinning blades and gets pretty close at some points.
We just had to stand there and pretend there was a bunch of bees and try and swat them.
And we just saw your playback footage and it looks hilarious.
We look absurd.
On the
standing going.
On the film it'll be edited in, bugs, it'll be alright, but just, oh my god.
Just when you're standing here just watching 4 guys standing in close circle doing this.
We're going to do quite a lot of close proximity flying today, which is a little bit of a challenge. We have to make sure everyone knows what their role is and we have to warn them about the dangers.
It is going to be loud. You are going to feel some of that prop wash, which is basically just that wind. I know it's really chilly, sorry about that.
We had to have a safety speech to go through before we were actually allowed on set, and it's a really cool thing. Yeah, it's very loud and yeah, it definitely is intimidating the first time you see it.
It takes 2 people to control this aircraft. So I'm the pilot, so I actually control the movement of the aircraft. We've got another person that controls the camera underneath, so that's 2 separate movements, and that allows us to get a better shot. There's a lot of communication that needs to go between those 2 people, so without that, it's very hard to get those shots that they're asking for. And then climbing up, he'll kick it, and we'll climb up and keep going. So there's a lot of pre-planning to the shots that we're doing, so we'll often talk a lot with the DP and the director beforehand to make sure, you know, what they've got in their head we can convey to them.
We're going to start right over here and basically fly above you and continue going. Just continue in your action until obviously cut is yellow.
Landing.
Landing. When we shot the final battle scene, we had, I think it was 21 cast members on set that day.
That was 2 days of shooting, because one day we had 20 cast members on set, which was just absolute mayhem.
Involves all the boys, involves all the girls, involves TEGAN, involves most of the family members, involves wormholes, involves these shadow demons from another dimension chasing them, involves people flying through the air, it involves Bear and Alice and Phoebe coming through a portal from another dimension. It's sort of the penultimate moment for the boys where they've been through all this stuff literally over years together, and they have to come together one last time to basically save the people they love and save their town.
So there's me and my zombies, and then there's the boys and their friends.
Don't hurt them. I don't think it's us hurting them that's the issue.
Big last final fight scene with TEGAN that we're rehearsing. We're doing the drone shot of the zombies.
I get to punch Nick in this take. I've been waiting 2 seasons in a film to punch Mr. Bates in the face.
It wasn't even in the script. I went up to David Caesar, our director, that morning, and I was like, Gary and Sarah both shoved Jake, and he's like kind of like going, oh, you know, Mum, Dad, like, are you okay, whatever. But wouldn't it be kind of cool if after that the Bates shoves Jake, and then instead of being like, you know, oh, sorry, like not trying to hurt him, then he just goes, here's my opportunity, whack. And they're like, I was just expecting them to go, no, I can't. And they've just gone, yeah, that'll be good. I'm like, great.
Matt's been dying to be punched. Bates, ever since we started the show, but Bates gets his own straight back at him. It's just a matter of choreography where we get everyone getting hit at slightly different times. And they all run off and jump into the combi, which is probably one of the hardest parts because it's very hard to get 14 people into a combi. Go ahead, go!
And so trying to balance the scale of it with that personal human drama of it was probably the most challenging aspect of it, but that's what made it a lot of fun. You know, just making sure we really got to the heart of the characters but made it exciting at the same time.
So we're shooting the gym trashing scene right now, and I've got a couple toilet rollers here. Dougie's smacking me in the head. Having a mad time. Oh.
I feel like I am the most masculine. We're just going to keep throwing balls.
So it was just basically myself, Joel and Dougie running around the gym, beating each other up and getting videoed. So that was fun.
Day 4 of shooting, and it's been crazy.
We just TP'd the entire gym. It was awesome. We had lacrosse.
I got really sweaty.
Yeah, we really put him in a wheelie bin. It was great.
I was just
really
sitting there
sweaty.
watching. I had to get
really
snap.
sweaty?
Yeah.
It's all right.
Like really sweaty.
That's how the Lost Boys roll.
This is Billy, my stunt double.
Hello.
We look alike, don't we? Yeah. But no, when the helmet's on, we look exactly the same. Pretty much whenever I have to do any skating, he's here right with me. In the scene we had to do today, Billy had to do some, Sam had to do some aerial tricks. Did you do a kickflip today?
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple kickflips and whatnot. And we did some fake skating as well. So just a bit of these, pretending without a skateboard, and you know, I think it was for sound. I don't know what it was for.
Because the skating echoed.
Yeah, it was the sound of the skateboard echoing. This is the part where he saves my life. This is the part where he actually does the trick. Am I nervous for him? Hell yeah. He did well. I was hoping they'd give me a shot. There was the mat there and everything for the first time. I was like, yeah, I could do this, but then you made it look easy.
Negative Space is a whole new realm in the Nowhere Boys storyline. It's a place where Andy finds himself unintentionally ending up in. We shot it in this really amazing warehouse. It was great shooting in that site because I was obviously given feedback as to what it would look like in terms of the CGI and special effects of it, but being in that space, it's so vast, you really don't have to imagine being there. We've got a whole lot of special effects going on, and it's not going to look very much like this. It's going to be pretty much like an endless warehouse.
The green screen is going to provide us with a tear effect. Well, first of all, this is the coolest set we've ever had. We've never had anything like this before. This is the scene where Andy comes home.
That was just for the big final Andy coming back from negative space. We just had a wire just sitting on my back, and it kind of flings me forward and spins me around. I wasn't expecting it, so I think that's a good thing, because I mean, you know, it gets me really off balance and makes it look really realistic. Yeah.
3, 2, 1, go!
This is our first day of shooting Eps 11, 12, 13. The first thing we're shooting is one of the last scenes.
Yeah. What we'll try to do is to break this scene down into 5 different sections, just so we can kind of manage it in terms of, you know, shooting.
I've got you all on camera. Whatever it is you're doing.
We're taking cover from the storm. Just hanging out and discussing career paths.
Right, I should have possibly that.
Yeah, I can explain what it is.
So this is kind of the altar where he returns back to the normal world and is reunited with his mates. And it's kind of the big finale.
One, B marker. A marker. Okay, quiet please everyone.
Today we are shooting the falling out of a tree, almost death scene, where I plummet 7 meters to the ground.
Alice sent him up there. Alice enchanted him, gave him his legs back, basically, and now she's made him climb the tree in order for Dougie to give the talisman back.
No longer as one, my will is undone. Alice, no! Cruise my leg!
Okay, here! Bring him down! You can't do this!
Yeah, and so that's Sean up there right now, hanging. At first we were a bit worried about Sean. We didn't know if he was like, you're right up there, but he was fine. He was loving it.
It was terrifying being up in the tree.
He really wanted to go up. He was quite insistent on
We're a
the
bit
fact
jealous
that
now that he gets to be up there.
And being up there with him, you know there's a rope holding you there, but it's still quite scary looking down and seeing like everyone who you work with the size of an ant.
3, 2, 1, up!
And you think you're going to die, yeah? Yep. And you're pulled up by Alice. Thank you. Action.
No!
Yep. And you're like,
It's really different to getting normal costume on because they have to have a stunt coordinator to dress you in your harness and everything to make sure you're safe and locked in and not gonna die. I can't actually see them when they drop me or when they hold on, so it's just literally felt from the rope.
I'm jealous. I wanted to go up there ages ago.
It gets quite painful sitting in it for hours on end and just being hung in a tree for a long time, so yeah, any chance I can get to sit down and not be in the harness, I take it.
Oh! No! Action!
Well, forever. Do we spell?
Why?
We've probably been filming this for at least 6 hours now, I reckon. 6 hours? Yeah, probably a little bit longer. It's fun.
Frosty be tying something onto the leg and holding that?